Yeah, I was going to bring your attention to these bananas, which I think we got at Amazon. No, it couldn't have been Amazon, 'cause we don't shop at Amazon that much. You've just made an SOS call. Morse code. This is S. This is O. This is S. Again, SOS call. You never know when you may need it. Maybe you're out there, you're stranded, something went wrong on a hike, fishing trip, whatever. Oh, you got your cell phone, got a flashlight on your cell phone. Might not have service, but that flashlight will work. You can get that SOS call out. Yeah, you can use a real flashlight. Of course, the beam ain't going to be too strong. But in the pitch dark, if you're in the pitch dark, say you're at a lake, it'll travel a long way across that lake. Someone may see it. Of course, I wouldn't be doing it at 2 in the morning. I'd be doing it like, when the sun's going down, and it's starting to get dark. Someone may see it. People are late getting back to wherever they're going to when they're out in the woods. Someone's always late, caught in the dark for an hour or so, so I do it then. And maybe try again at 9 o'clock. And then I don't think I'd try it until sunup, or 4 a.m., first light, an hour before first light. And of course, when the sun comes up, you're going to be out of luck. But maybe you're in a situation where you can only bang it out. Again, SOS. They can hear it. Maybe you're in a situation where you got in a wreck and you went down an embankment. This happens a lot in California. Went down an embankment, 200 feet. Some of those embankments are big out there, and you get out in the hills out there, big embankments. Nothing to go off and fall at least 100 feet. So maybe you can't talk, but you can still use your horn on your car. Again, just beep, 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 beep. That's your horn. Maybe your horn doesn't work and you've had an injury to your face, your head, which is real common when you go over an embankment. Maybe you only got your voice. Maybe you can't talk, can't scream, but maybe you can, uh, 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 Now, I don't know how many people are going to be able to hear that, but there may be a situation where volunteers are looking for you. Someone saw the lights go off the road and they called. So, there's a lot of times when people walk right by you and you either A, don't have enough strength to yell, or they're just far enough away where they can't hear you. You're injured, you're not doing too good anyway, so it's hard for you to get some sound out. But that's one way. Maybe you're a general aviator. Those are people who fly small planes, and it conked out. It happens to single engine aircraft all the time. It conks out, you crash down in there, you made it, you're alive, you're injured. The radio won't work, you can't raise anybody on it. Both in a car and a small plane, battery's going dead. The more you use it, the more it's going to go. You only got 2 or 3 days probably. And maybe the only thing you can do is key on the mic. So just tip, 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 tip. Could save your beans. Lots of people find themselves in lots of situations. There was a guy out there. He went off an embankment in California, of all things. And he got down there, and he was all fricked up. He couldn't really do anything. But he's squirming around down there. He couldn't get out of the car. I guess he ended up breaking the window. Then he realized he couldn't walk. So he had injuries. And he looks over and there's another car down there. So he's going, oh my God. So anyway, he doesn't know what to do. Okay, he's not savvy about being a good man, a good family man, and supporting his wife and kids, and stuff like that. I mean, other than that, one of these kind of gentlemen and he was young. He's only like, 27. But, came to cars, turns the key. If it didn't start, it's broke. That kind of fellow. But anyway, there's this car down there. I forget exactly how they frickin' found the guy. It was his family that did it. They just knew. They knew his route. They knew his ETA, and he never showed up. So they started looking, and they got the authorities involved. The authorities really couldn't find him. I believe that eventually someone looked down this big embankment and caught a glimpse of the color of his car. His car was like a light gray. I mean, there's millions of them. Anyway, he caught that, and so they made their way down there as best they could, and they found him and they found his car. And then the authorities came, right? They yanked his car out of there. Oh, there's this other car down there. Okay, so they go over and check out the other car. Guess what? The driver of that car was dead inside the car. Well, there's our rake. Look at the rake on that. That's that bucket seat we're just about to install. And the feet are on different levels, on different angles. So we're going to have to incorporate that into fitting it. But couldn't be flat. No. The pedestals have to be 2 different lengths, and they have to be on 2 different angles. So once we get that solved, get that lined up. Thing is, we're welding it in, so it's got to be right. The angle's got to be right. You got to be sitting comfortably. As you can see, like that, you're going to be sitting forward. Your legs are going to be low. We got to get it just right. Still messing with it. Nothing but a thing. America is vulnerable tonight. I know this because the world governments are laughing at our leadership, and in turn are laughing at our country and you and me. I have also learned that the nation's fuel reserves are at an all-time low of 17 days. Approximately 3 years ago, the nation's oil reserves were at an all-time high, and America was energy independent. A 17-day supply for the country is ludicrous. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
There's nothing better than a big, fat, juicy cigar.